Hello, hello. Welcome to the off season. First order of business, player development lab. We have 10 players? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Either 10 or 11. I can't really count. Here's our development lab. We have 10 players in here. Alright, I filled out my awards ballot. MVP. I did all 10. Jose Ramirez finishing in third. Very sad. You're a Guardians fan, you either love this or hate this. Personally, I love it. Francisco Lindor. Let me find his stats real quick. He was insane this year. I voted him for NL MVP. He had a 10.5 WAR season, 184 OPS plus. He didn't even play in all the games, and he got 105 WAR. Like, oh my goodness. I'm sure when Andres Gimenez was struggling to hit in the World Series, Twitter was taking it very well. Let's see. Not much else significant here. Corey Seager's winning the American League MVP. Cy Young Award. Shane Bieber, I have winning the AL Cy Young Award. And you might be like, oh, Tyler, you're so biased. But no, he led the American League in pitchers WAR in home runs per 9. So, leave me alone. But even though he had a 4.05 ERA, he still led the league in WAR, and that's my justification. National League Cy Young Award, Logan Webb. His ERA was not the best once again, but he pitched 246.2 innings. Like, that is just wild. And then we had Blake Snell in second place there. Also a Giant. So, we lost a very, very good team. Reliever of the year, Andres Munoz, Cade Smith, Ryan Presley. Class A wasn't even an option because he did not, I don't think he pitched very many innings. Oh, he was an option, but he just wasn't the option I picked because he didn't have enough innings or enough saves. We had Camilo Doval finished third as well. Another Giant. Rookie of the year, Jackson Holliday, who got MVP votes. Mason Wynn, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, and Paul Skeens for the National League. Platinum Sticks, you can look at him here. We have Jose Ramirez. Lindor's there. For Great Glove, we have Andres Gimenez. We have Lindor again. Will Benson also getting my vote at right field. So those are my awards. We'll see them a little bit later. We went ahead and signed all of our, or at least most of our arbitration eligible players. We did offer James Karinchak because I think we can get a good deal for him. This is my first time looking at this deal. We're not going to make this one, but I think we can get someone for him, even though we're paying him a lot. But the three people we're going to non-tender is Patrick Sandoval because he wants a lot of money to be, a pretty mid pitcher. Jamie Barria, Tyler Beatty, they just didn't pitch with us this year. They weren't very good. Shane Bieber's going to get a qualifying offer of $20.35 million. I really want to extend him. But yeah, see, now he wants $32 million a year. Like, it's not happening. Andrew Heaney, we did offer him an extension. It is, I don't know if I can see it, honestly. I see his current offer. Offer history, it is a 2-year, $1.8 million deal with a team option. So that's very, very good for us. I was shocked when he asked for that. Austin Hedges wants a little bit more money than I'm willing to give him. Maybe later on in free agency if we still haven't found a catcher. These are our minor leaguers going. I'm kind of sad that Anthony Ghosts go, but it'll be fine. Dom Nunez had a couple at bats. He was good for us. Michael Ramirez hasn't made it past AA. But yeah, that's having an arbitration. We do have a Gold Glover. It will be Andres Gimenez. This is exactly who I voted for as well, except I don't think I voted for Ortega and Phillips or Heim. These were the National League Gold Glovers. Ooh, Lindor didn't win. I voted for him. Ryan Presley, actually, won the reliever of the year. I voted for Munoz. So, I don't know. Cade Smith, I think I was the only person to vote for him. National League, wait, did Classic get votes? Nope. National League, Camilo Doval won it, so I voted for Edwin Diaz, Yuki Matsui. He was pretty good. No, they gave it to Devers. Bro, here are these guys. pretty standard. I didn't vote for Vlad. I don't remember who I voted for though. National League, here we are. Lindor obviously won. T.O. Tatis had a good year as well. It is going to be Jackson Holiday, obviously, unanimous. That's who I voted for as well. I voted Willie Abreu over Cole Keith, but it's fine. National League, Jackson Chorio. I ruined his unanimous bid. I'm so sorry, my friend. He was definitely better than Mason Wynn, too. But to be fair, Wynn played less games, so there, I could justify it. Manager of the year is LeBron motherfrickin' James. In his rookie year, LeBron James has been awarded the American League Manager of the Year. Bob Melvin won it. He was our opponent in the World Series. Goes to Reagan's. I was the only one to vote for Bieber. All right, bro. He literally led the league in WAR. Come on. Reagan's Crochet also got stuff. Blake Snell and Logan Webb. 1-2. You know, how are we supposed to beat that? Go to Julio Rodriguez. I voted for Seager. Ramirez comes fourth behind Holiday, just barely. Dang. A top 4 finish again. Lindor, not unanimous. Are you kidding me? What? That is blasphemy. Alright, we have ourselves a deal, the first deal of the offseason. We are going to be sending James Karinchak to the New York Yankees. I do not think he's going to be very good in the majors. But we will see. He's also costing me a lot of money. For Anthony Siegler, who I really like. He hasn't hit well, but he has very good defensive ratings. He has 90 I. Like, that's got to count for something. And at the very worst, he's Bo Naylor's backup for the next couple of years. So I very much like this deal. We're going to go and get it done. Here are your top free agents for this year. Ahmad Rosario was the top free agent. That's not promising. We got T.O., we got Pete Alonso, Blake Snell. That's a very good pitcher on the market. He's going to be asking for $35 million. Guess who will not be offering him that? Willie Adames, Max Kepler, Tanner Scott, Juan Soto. Oh, yeah, Juan Soto that year. Clayton Kershaw, 36-year-old. Could be a move. He's asking only 15 mil for Clayton Kershaw. Ooh. I'm going to accept this offer. It's a little bit of a low ball, but if we get Clayton Kershaw for that, I would be very happy. All right. We are still on day 1 of free agency, but I've compiled a list of all of the right-handed hitting power bets that I might be interested in. I went ahead and checked on the availability of all of them. I find the most realistic options be Peyton Burdick, George Springer, Jorge Soler. Yeah, that's it. I also offered Shigezu Yamaguchi, who is a international free agent. It says first base. He would DH for me. He just wants a $0 contract, which I think is very unrealistic. But you know what? It's just a game. So if for some reason my 3 viewers decide that that's not cool, I will cut him if it makes people upset. We also have Ramon Laureano, obviously. But if we sign one of these guys, he's probably going to get traded. We have an offer submitted for Peyton Burdick. We'll see how the Orioles GM responds to that. He wants more, and it's too much more, honestly, for just Peyton Burdick. I mean, he's good in AAA, but I don't know if it would actually translate. He is from Ohio, which is cool, but not going to happen. So the other thing we have is potentially Jorge Soler, because if you look at the Giants, you know, he just terrorized us. That's why I'm kind of interested in him. Their pitching is all still there, but their offense is gone. They were all free agents. It's very unfortunate for them. Very good for me, though, because they're going to keep a lot of the money for just John Kinsey Noel. Do I want to do this, though? Because he only had 105 OPS plus last season. Like, that's not great. 38 home runs is cool. But he was home run or strikeout. Do I want on age 32? I'm paying $6.5 million for that. It's either that. So it's between Jorge Soler and George Springer, who's also available. He had 114 OPS. He played much better defense. Better all around. He's durable. Getting paid more, but the Blue Jays might be willing to retain a big chunk of this cash. Maybe for something cheap, you know? We have a lot of these, like, middle infield prospects, like Nate Furman. They need more. Make it work now. I'm not willing to give any of these guys. So I don't know if George Springer is really gettable, now that I think about it. between these two guys. I feel like Marcelo Zuna is a little out of my price range. He wants 14. 14 for 5 years though, like that's a bit much. All right, my fans do not like Shane Bieber signing with somebody else. But he got 6 years, 27 million. That was never gonna happen. Unfortunately, he's a Boston Red Sox. You know, good for them, I guess. Pete Alonso is a New York Yankee. Okay. We have an interesting little deal up in here. They like it. They want Logan Allen, who, don't get me wrong, could be decent. He's never been good for me. He was decent. My scout actually likes him more, but Miles Straw is Davis Sharp guy, who looks like he could be decent in the bullpen, you know. For George Springer, they're gonna keep some of the money. Keep exactly that much of the money. And he can be our right fielder. So George Springer, welcome to Cleveland, I guess. Uneasy about this trade, but I think this could work. We're sending Kyle Manzardo over. You know, he looks great, don't get me wrong. But in the short sample we saw him, he was just not good. In return, we're going to be getting former, stud prospect Spencer Torkelson, who was slightly better than Kyle Manzardo last year. In 2023, he was above average. He was just all right. He's also a righty. We're also getting Cesar Idrogo, who is, just a very mid first base prospect. He's already 23, switch hitter, A+ ball, it's fine. And Dylan Smith, who is, a little bit of stuff development away from being a solid depth option. We're going to make this trade. I don't know how I feel about it. Mike Chernoff really likes it, so on him if it doesn't work out. We are going to be getting Peyton Burdick after all in the Rule 5 draft. Who knows if he'll make the roster, but I wanted to trade for him, but now I just get to draft him for free. Yamaguchi is a Cleveland Guardian, so that's cool. Hey, we got Clayton Kershaw. Hell yeah! So we got Clayton Kershaw. Like, this is a solid pitcher for $16 million with a team option for $17 million next year. Hall of Fame inductees, Ichiro Suzuki got 78% of the vote. Wow. Billy Wagner also made it in 10th year. So CC Sabathia made it in real life, did not make it here. All right, we got some results. Travis Bazan had incredibly poor results. That is terrible for plate discipline. No results for Bazana. Angel Giano was successful. Aleman was successful. Julio Watson, nothing. Jason Chorio, nothing. Walters was successful. Bibby's nothing. It was poor for Bo Naylor and successful for Joey Oki. All right, international free agents are done. We got 3 catchers. This guy, Jesus Carrillo, looks actually pretty nice. I like Carrillo. Felix Martinez was a high contact guy. He's fragile, which kind of scares me. Also really bad at defense, but we'll make it work. And Ben Ito Guiel was probably the best one out of them. He's the only one getting ahead of the prospects list. He looks alright. Alright, second round of development lab. And we have a bunch of new positions, defense, base running for these 2 guys. I don't know what these really do, but it's worth a shot. I mean, all right, we're gonna let Stephen Vogt handle spring training. I know he'll spread the at bats out evenly. All right, no improvement on a lot of these. Jose Ramirez learned how to play right field, so that could happen actually, because we have a lot more outfielders than we do infielders than we do out. Spencer Torkelson should be faster now. That's pretty cool. Joey Weimer improved defense at center field. That's spectacular. Outstanding for chased a lot of base running fundamentals. I don't know what that's going to do, but pretty cool. Anyway. Alright, this is our pitching staff. We got Clayton Kershaw, Tanner Bybee, Ben Lively, Tristan McKenzie, and Andrew Heaney in the rotation. We have Emmanuel Clase and Cade Smith as our 1 and 2 guys. Cade Smith had a rough spring training, but those ratings are too good to overlook. Sam Henches is going to continue to be our setup man and specialist. His ratings went down a little bit. But he had really good spring training. Hunter Gaddis, good spring training, good ratings. Nick Sandlin, rough spring training, good ratings. Eli Morgan, good ratings, good spring training. Andrew Walters has made the bullpen with a spectacular spring training and some decent ratings. And Tim Herron will be our specialist and high leverage guy. All right, we got some more very, 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 very interesting lineups here to start the year. I'm not too happy with how the offense turned out, if I'm being entirely honest. This Kazu Yamaguchi did make the team out of spring training. He had very good spring training. Stephen Kwan is going to be our leadoff hitter. Chase Lauder and Gabriel Arias, and then Jose Ramirez. And then in the cleanup spot, it's either Bo Naylor or George Springer. Then we'll have Josh Naylor and Shigekazu Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi gets to start against righties as well. It'll be Joey Weimer over here. He will be our everyday center fielder. Then we'll have Gabriel Arias, Bo Naylor. You get the gist. I think to note is Josh Naylor is DHing against righties, not even playing against lefties. Andres Jimenez does not play against the lefties either. We have a lot of platooning going on. Anthony Siegler is our backup catcher. Peyton Burdick had a solid spring training, so we're going to keep him a Rule 5 draft pick. I don't know how long he'll stick. We'll see. Of note also, Spencer Torkelson did not make the team after I traded a lot for him. Hopefully he'll come around quickly in AAA and he'll be up ASAP. Taking a look at these preseason predictions, MLB thinks I did a very bad job this offseason. They have us going 78 and 84 and losing the division by quite a bit. In a very competitive AL, I will say. What's that? 8 teams above 500. It's pretty good, I think. I don't know how to do the math. Shane Bieber's a top pitcher. Not for us, though, of course. Here's the rest of the predictions. San Francisco Giants just won the World Series, projected dead last. Who'd Juan Soto go to? The Brewers? The what? Alright, so Jacob Cozart, he'll be starting the year in A+ ball. Be his first professional at-bats. Cooper Ingle makes the jump up to AA this season. Looks pretty cool. Anthony Seigler starts in Cleveland. Luis Moreno will start in A ball this year. I think he's definitely a candidate to move up a little bit. Joe Naranjo will start in AA once again. He could definitely get promoted very quickly. John Kenzie Noel, Travis Bazzana starting in AA this year. He will definitely make the move if he hits well. Jano will also start in AA. Knapsick is in A+. Angel Martinez is in AAA. Rafael Ramirez Jr. is in A ball. This is his first professional ball. And Khalil Watson will be in AAA. We could see him. Waylon Francisca will start in A. Dion Frias stays in AA. Juan Brito's in Cleveland. Nate Furman, AA. Golfin will start in the International Complex. Aurel Vera will start in A+ ball. Edie Halpin will start in AA. Jason Chorio will start in A+. Wilfredo Antunes will start in AA. And Chase DeLauder is a Cleveland Guardian. Jonathan Rodriguez in AAA. George Villar AAA. So with the pitchers, Brenna Shan will start in rookie ball. Joey Cantillo is a top prospect, number 72. He'll start in AAA. He might convert to a reliever soon because I don't think he's going to work as a starter. Alex Clemmy will start in A ball, or rookie ball. De La Rosa, rookie ball. He's still very young. Jackson Humphreys will start in A ball. Tobias Myers in AAA. Joey Oki will start in rookie ball. Jacob Remley, rookie ball. David Sandlin is going to start in AAA. Connor Whitaker, rookie ball. Hunter Dobbins is in AAA. Andrew Walters with Cleveland. Franco Aliman Probably be with Cleveland soon. Danny Espino. Might get traded. Might convert. Rafael Slinger. He's actually going to start in A+ ball. So yeah, thank you guys all so much for tuning in today to this video. Hopefully we can win more than the game thinks we will. I thought we had a pretty good off season. It didn't really end up working out. I mean, so that's gonna be it. Check out my Twitter, check out my Discord. Good times. See you in the next one.